Everybody is a gangster till you see the monster.
Howdy UVC. This is Ranjit from UVCE Vachana. Today we are back with the third episode of the Alumni Interview series wherein UVCians get to be inspired by the success stories of our alumni. Through these interviews, we get to know how accomplished our alumni are and get a glimpse of their journey to success. In today's episode, we have with us Dhruva from ISC who very recently managed to crack a jaw-dropping package of 48 lakhs per annum from the company Fivetran. He has also managed to crack 247th rank and 97th rank in international and national level respectively in the Google Kickstart competition. He was also the founder of Google Hashcode Hub. So let us know more right away from him. Hello Dhruva and welcome to the show. Hope you are doing good.
I'm doing good, Ranjit. Hope you are doing good too.
Yeah, I'm doing good. So before diving into the major flow of our questionnaire, I want to personally ask you, should coders fear losing job because of the recent developments in AI?
Well, I don't think so. As of the moment, things are really good for programmers. There are enough opportunities. Yes, there is AI coming into the tech world, but any change which is going to take place will happen gradually. It's going to take a long period before AI is fully accommodated into the technical field. So as of now, I don't think we need to worry much. But later on, AI might take over the jobs which are there. And it's a gradual change, so we don't need to worry too much as of now.
Okay. First and foremost, you have recently passed out, so how are you feeling about it?
It's a good feeling to complete engineering. We have a job right now and we are independent financially, so it's a good feeling overall.
Oh, that's great to hear from you. And let's come to the main question. You have got the 48 lakh package. I mean, it's a dream come true moment for any engineer. How did you feel when you got that package, or were you expecting even more higher package or something like that?
To be honest, I was preparing for this, and it's a privilege for me, to be honest. There were times when I felt that I was expecting this to happen because I had confidence in my preparation, whatever I did. So yes, it's a good feeling, and I was mentally prepared for this.
Okay. So, and what do you think made you stand out from others? Like others didn't get such good package. So, what do you think made you stand out?
Nothing in particular, but I laid emphasis on my preparation. Others have done as well. I'm not saying they didn't, but I think I took it a step ahead, and then I put in efforts right from the beginning. And one more thing that was a boon for me was the COVID-19 pandemic. It gave me a lot of time to actually prepare for such things. And also, I did not prepare particularly for this a job interview or anything. I was passionate about whatever I did, be it competitive programming or other development aspects as well. So I put in a lot of time and energy, and I was passionate about it. So overall, it kind of helped me with the placement process also.
Okay. Let's go back to those days where you finished your PU and you wanted to pursue engineering. Why did you choose UVCE? And if you would suggest, why would you suggest UVCE to a PU passer?
So there are 4 points which I need to mention here. One is the reputed faculty in UVCE. The second thing is there is no academic pressure in UVCE. The third point is the infrastructure in UVCE is improving, so it's likely to develop over the next few years. And the fourth point is the excellent student atmosphere which is there in UVCE. So I kind of admired the student atmosphere in UVCE and I joined here.
So you are from ISC stream. What do you think is the difference between CSC, ISC and AIML?
To be honest, I don't think there is a lot of difference. Because if you open up the syllabus copy in terms of an academic perspective, the syllabus for all the three branches is almost the same. There are just one or two subjects which might vary. So overall, I don't feel there is much difference. However, from a point of view of a recruiter, there might be a perspective which the recruiter might get. They may feel that this person has an expertise in AIML, or they might have expertise in computer science, to be specific. So from that point of view, there might be a change from between these three branches. That's it.
Okay. So when I get to interview a person, I usually go to their social media handles and I stalk them a little bit so that I get to know about their life a little bit, and then I go to the questionnaires which my content team has prepared. But when I searched about you in the social media handles, I didn't find you other than LinkedIn. So why do you hate social media? So,
I don't hate social media, but I'm not a big fan of social media myself. Yeah, there are positive impacts of social media which is happening. There are negative impacts too. So I kind of focus on the negative impacts, and I myself stay away from social media. So I think there is a lot of time which people devote to social media. I think if they can, invest that time into some other place, probably for their own skill building, it might be helpful for them.
Will you get a FB or Insta account if you get a job in Meta?
I don't know. I haven't planned anything as of now.
If you get a job in Meta, it will be easier for you to know the problems in those softwares probably. So will you get at that time at least?
Well, to be honest, I actually have a Facebook account. This one I created because I had to participate in a contest which Facebook was conducting. It's called Facebook Hacker Cup.
Okay.
Some of the viewers might be knowing about Facebook Hacker Cup. So to participate in that contest, I created a Facebook account, but I'm not active in it. I don't use it. I don't open it often.
So if you get a job there, you might.
I don't think so. I don't think I use it even if I get a job there.
Okay. How do you spend your free time?
Most of the time, I kind of read a lot of books, technical books to be specific. I try to build my knowledge. I try to build my skills, and also I do a lot of competitive programming. I feel competitive programming is fun, and then it helps me to kill my time also. So that's one more thing wherein I'm involved. I also follow professional cricket because I was a professional cricketer myself. So I kind of keep myself updated with the scores of some of the cricket matches which are going. Even the domestic matches, I follow some of them. Also, I watch F1 because I became a F1 fan very recently. So yeah, these are some of the things that I do in my personal time.
So you mentioned that you are a fan of cricket. So, and we also got to know that you were a cricketer in your school days. So tell us more about your cricket journey.
Yeah, back when I was in high school, I wanted to become a professional cricketer. I represented Bangalore zone in the under 14 and under 16 categories as well. So in one of the cricket matches, I was able to play against a few individuals who went on to play for the country in the under 19 age group categories. One was Devdutt Padikkal, the other one was Shubham Hegde. So these individuals, they played for India under 19. In fact, Devdutt Padikkal went on to play for India as well. So yeah, these were some proud moments which happened to me, and I wasn't able to do really well in cricket because I was good. Not that I wasn't, but I wasn't the best. So it did not help me to move forward in cricket. But there were a lot of life skills, life lessons which I learned because of cricket, and it is helping me to this day as well.
Okay. So we have a game now for you. So the game name is called as Gift or Curse. So I'll be saying few recent developments in the IT field, and you need to say that whether it's a gift or a curse. You should never say that it's both kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay. So first one is ChatGPT.
Gift.
Widespread adoption of facial recognition.
Gift.
Rapid advancements in VR and AR technology.
Certainly a gift.
Development in autonomous vehicles.
Gift as well.
Open source softwares.
Gifts.
Telemedicines.
Yep.
You said all of these are gifts. So don't you think there are few drawbacks of these things?
Certainly there are drawbacks, but I think we need to look at the positive side. These things they won't replace humans as of now or in the near future. Maybe they might in the late future, but in the immediate future, I don't think they'll replace humans. So that's the only drawback which is there for these things. But other than these, I think the positive aspects they will improve the quality of life for human beings. So that's one takeaway I have.
So let's come to the main question of the day. You got 48 lakh package. I mean, it's dream come true moment for any engineer. Were you expecting this, and how did you feel about when you got this package, or were you expecting even higher packages?
48 lakh package is a privilege to me. It gives you a good feeling when you get that package. But I was kind of expecting this because I had prepared for this. I even attended interviews for other companies as well in the past. So all those gave me a lot of exposure, overall it happened and it was a good feeling.
Next question. Okay. Dhruva, you are famous for competitive programming in our college. I mean, I have seen many juniors coming to you for the guidance. So what exactly is this competitive programming, and how important is it for a programmer to do competitive programming?
So competitive programming is a sport. There are individuals from different countries who participate in contests which take place regularly on different platforms. So I was suggested by my seniors to participate in such contests. So initially it wasn't very good. My performance was not very good. I wasn't able to solve many problems in the contests. But eventually, when I practiced a lot, when I tried to learn new concepts, it became easier for me to do well in these contests. And a lot of competitions which were conducted by Google, Facebook, and other competitions in platforms like Codeforces, CodeChef. In all of these, I participated and I got good rankings in many of these. So there are a lot of advantages to competitive programming. You are able to write efficient code which has a lower time complexity and space complexity. You have to improvise those solutions as well in competitions, and the debugging which you need to do in a very short amount of time, that will kind of help you a lot. So there are many advantages to competitive programming. And also the first round which happens in your interviews, you will have to solve problems there which are related to DSA. Sometimes they take it to an advanced level and they give you problems which have a difficulty which is comparable to those in competitive programming contests. So in all of these areas, competitive programming will help.
So you had a very great achievement in Google Kickstart competition. What exactly is this Google Kickstart competition?
Google conducts a competition. Google conducted a competition in the past called Kickstart. Google mainly conducted it for recruitment purposes so that they are able to hire good candidates. But as of now, Google has discontinued these contests because I think they wanted to change their hiring process. So these contests, unfortunately, they don't happen anymore. Nevertheless, there are contests which happen in other platforms which you can participate in.
What exactly is this competition?
So you will have 4 problems which you have to solve in a stipulated amount of time, and you will be ranked according to the score which you get in these contests. Also, if you secure a good rank, let's say if you are in the top 50 rank within your country, you might be approached by Google recruiters for recruitment purposes.
Okay. So you said Google used to conduct this competition. What do you think is the reason for stopping this competition?
Yeah, like I mentioned before, Google discontinued these once the layoffs happened. Once the recession took place, and then there were many employees which were fired. So maybe one reason which I think would have happened is the people who participate in these contests, they might be career oriented and they might move on to other companies after some amount of time. So probably it happened in Google as well. People were moving from Google once they got some experience over there. So maybe Google would have noticed that and they might have changed their hiring process. So that's one reason which I think the contest could have been discontinued.
So, and we also got to know that you were the founder of UVCE Hashcode Hub. So why did you start this and how was your journey throughout this club?
The UVCE Hashcode Hub which I organized, it was actually a forum which was supposed to last for about 3 to 4 months. I think the impact which we had because of Google Hashcode was really good. There were a lot of individuals who benefited. We used to conduct competitions regularly. Almost 2 competitions in a week we used to conduct. There were some volunteers from my junior batch who used to conduct, we used to frame problems and all. And also we used to conduct educational sessions regularly so that students learn how to solve some problems. Even the optimization problems which appear in Google Hashcode, we also try to train students for them. So overall, there was a significant impact which the forum made, and also there were students who benefited from this.
So this was like a preparation journey for Google Hashcode Hub, right?
Yes, exactly.
So did anyone got a good ranking in that competition?
Yes, one of my classmates who participated in this competition, they were able to secure a rank of 1000. I don't remember the exact number, but it was below 1100.
Okay.
So that was one particular achievement which happened in the Google Hashcode contest.
Okay. So this hub was a successful then.
Yes, it was a success. Although I feel that there were improvements which could have been done. We could have, had more people to come into this hub and then get benefited. There was a partial success which was there, and we were satisfied with whatever results which came out because of the hub.
We heard that you used to conduct this in-code competition, which was a monthly test for these programmers. So what was that in-code competition, and do you think it benefited programmers again?
Yes, ENCODE is a monthly competition which is conducted by IEEE UVC. You will have programming problems which are similar to the ones which appear in regular competitions. Also, some of these problems are also important for placements because in the coding rounds, similar problems appear there as well. So when I was an ENCODE coordinator, I brought a few changes, which actually there were more number of participants who came after that. So basically what we did was we tried to replicate the problems which the regular problems which appear in interviews and coding competitions and in platforms such as LeetCode, Geeks for Geeks. So these changes we implemented. We brought in editorials, we brought in video editorials. Also we wrote the solutions in different languages so that people will be able to learn not just one language but other languages also, and they can implement the solution in those languages. So there were some changes which we brought, and there was a positive impact. The number of participants increased to around 50 in each iteration. So yeah, there were positive impacts because of that.
Okay. Any suggestions you want to give for present coordinators and even the participants?
Yeah, I think in general, when we are volunteering for anything, we need to try and give as many benefits as possible to the stakeholders. So that's one thing which I feel in volunteering we need to do. Apart from that, I think things are going well. So they just need to continue the good work that they are doing.
Assuming I am from first year or second year of my engineering career, what should I exactly do to become a good programmer and get a decent package in my interview?
Yeah, I feel first of all we need to be passionate about what we are doing. I don't think we need to aim at securing a particular package, because even if we are not able to do it now, we might be able to do that in the future as well. But the time which we spend towards programming and other aspects of programming, such as competitive programming, the development work which we do. So all of these are important. We need to be passionate about that, and we need to try to learn as much as possible. We need to try to build our skills as much as possible, and in the future we will be able to do well. That's one guarantee that I can give you.
Can you say the step-by-step process so that we can easily replicate it?
To be honest, I particularly did not follow any such roadmaps. So I suggest to others that you don't need to follow any roadmap. You can follow. I don't say there's anything wrong in that. But to be specific, I did not follow any particular roadmap or anything. I just kept on learning whatever I feel I'm interested in, and yeah, overall it kind of benefited me in the future.
There is a myth that the syllabus which we are learning in the college is not so important. So what do you say in that? Say about that.
I personally feel that the syllabus is important because there are some things which I am able to relate to from my industry, whatever I am doing in the industry, to whatever was there in my syllabus. I am able to relate to some of these. So I think, yeah, if we are able to study whatever is there in the syllabus and then learn from that, I think we can apply whatever we have learned there in our technical field, what we are doing. Also, if we are doing any startups or anything, there will certainly be applications of whatever we learn in the syllabus in those fields as well.
Can you suggest few resources or platforms wherein programmers can easily approach and learn more from it?
Personally, I would suggest you to read some of the books which are prescribed in the syllabus. These are good books, and I think it has been written by some quality authors. So I personally read those books, I studied from those books, and I personally benefited. So, and also coming to the platforms wherein you need to practice programming, there are many platforms like LeetCode, Geeks for Geeks, and competitive programming platforms such as Codeforces, CodeChef, AdCoder, and there are many others wherein you can practice. So I think there will be contests which are happening on a regular basis which you can participate in as well. So yeah, all of these are beneficial for students.